Hey, anatomy and physiology. I hope all of you are doing well. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with comparing all three blood vessels, which are the artery, capillary, and veins. And if you can see that the things that are in common is that all three blood vessels are tube shaped and they all have the purpose of carrying blood. Now, directions are different, but they do carry blood. They also all rely on each other to work. For example, when arterioles, which we'll go over in a second, branch in an artery, they form capillaries. And when capillaries branch, they form veins. Arteries, as you see in here in the orange, has a job to carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart. While capillaries' job is to exchange nutrients from the arteries' oxygen-rich blood from the heart to start the return process back to the heart through veins. So artery is from the heart and veins are to the heart, and the capillaries is kind of like the exchange system in between the two. If you can imagine a jacket, so this is one side of your jacket, this is the other side of your jacket. The capillaries are literally like the zipper in between that allow the two to communicate and exchange transfer. So the blood can go the following ways that it needs to go. Both arteries and veins have three parts. That is something they have in common. Now the three parts in arteries are different than the three parts in veins. The three parts in arteries are conducting, distributing, and arterioles. Conducting is the largest. Distributing is smaller, kind of like the middle one, and they form from the conducting ones. Arterioles branch from distributing, and they're the smallest. Now, in veins, the three parts are venules, which are the smallest, and they drain blood from capillary beds to start the journey back to the heart. Medium veins are formed when venules merge, and they drain large areas. They carry more blood, and they also have valves to ensure that blood moves the right way. Large veins, which are the biggest, and they form when medium veins merge. Sorry for being out of breath, you guys. I have a baby in 2 days, and I'm super pregnant, but that's okay. Now, all three blood vessels, blood vessels have three layers except capillaries. Capillaries just have the tunica internal, which is here, I'll do it this way. So over here we have our cups. And I wanted to represent that kind of how it stacks into each other. Now the tunica internal is the innermost layer, and this is endothelium, and that's right here. So this is what your capillary would be, and that's it. And the veins and arteries would be all three. So you have your tunica internal, and this is simple squamous cells. It's your innermost layer, and it contains of endothelium. You have your tunica media, which is the middle, and it's composed of smooth muscle, and it is the thickest layer. And the cool thing about this layer is that it has the ability to expand the diameter of the vein to contain more blood or less blood during contractions and relaxation. Then you have the tunica external, which is basically the outermost layer. It anchors the vessels as well as protects the surrounding of it. So that's my demonstration. I hope all of you have a great day. And yeah.